Hi there students. In this video I want to look at the difference between to censor and to censure. Okay, to censor is talking about censorship, about removing or suppressing parts or all of a film, a play, a book, a TV program, a letter, because you think it's morally unacceptable or it's politically unacceptable for a country. To censure means to criticize harshly, to reprimand publicly, to reprimand officially. Okay, notice this word to censor or a censor actually could be three different words. We have a censer, C-E-N-S-E-R, which is a container that you put incense in and you swing it around and burn incense. In Santiago de Compostela, at the end of the pilgrimage, they have a huge censer in the cathedral. You could also have a censor, S-E-N-S-O-R, which is a mechanism or a device that responds to a stimulus. So there's a sensor which turns the light on when anyone is close. So don't confuse these other two words because the sound is identical. A censor, or to censor, to remove part of it or the person who does it, a censer for the incense, and a sensor to turn on the light. So all three the same: censor, censor, censor. Yeah? And then we have this other word, to censure, to criticize, to reprimand, to tell off. So my grandmother censured me for swearing. You mustn't swear. The party censured several MPs for not following the party line. The Prime Minister was censured in the press. There was even a vote of censure saying this was wrong. Okay? I would like to, at this moment, censure the press for creating a panic about the coronavirus. So, to censor, to ban or to cut out part of something because it's unacceptable. Maybe soldiers that send letters home from the front have their letters censored by the censor to cut out any bits that might give away its secret information. Yeah? The TV company censors all bad language in films. Okay? And they censor the bad language because they don't want to be censured by the press or the public. Okay, notice all of these words come from the Latin verb censere, which means to assess or a judgment, an assessment. And you can understand how they're linked. So let's see. To censor, I would say, is neutral formality. Yeah? You could use it informally and in a very formal context. The censor for the incense, I think, is probably a slightly more technical word. I'd probably give it a 6 in formality, but also you can use it informally and formally. And then the censor for the light switch, this is neutral formality 5, informally and formally. And then finally this word to censure, I think is a bit more formal. I think I'd give this 6.5 or 7 in formality. I think informally in the pub, to criticise publicly. I think to censure is a good word to use in a semi-formal or formal framework. Notice, to censor and to censure are both regular verbs. Okay? So, there you go. To censor, to cut out the bits you don't like, or to ban completely. A censor for the incense. A censor for the light switch. And then to censure, to reprimand, to criticise officially. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Censor, 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 and censure.